Yay. Foe enormous.
The sun is shining. The birds are chirping.
Yay.
The bacon is sizzling.
What's up, sluts?
Welcome to the Daily
You
Swole.
fucking monkeys. I love you. Testing, beaches. Testing, test, testing, testicles, beaches. Testing, testicles. Welcome, everyone, to episode 12, Hundo and Ocho of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the motherfucking realm. What's going on, you crazy motherfuckers? Have I had an interesting day? Not really. Yes, but interesting in the sense that it's an evening cast. It's not normally an evening cast, but it is an evening cast now because the power was out all fucking day. So I couldn't go live earlier. Wanted to, couldn't. And it was hot as fucking balls. So luckily it came back on in time. You would have probably either not seen me. I would have gone live in the private group for club members and for ex-members. But almost didn't get like the stream and the whole thing. No power. I was either going to do it, just probably do it from my phone, record for my audio. You know, we do what we can. If there's no power, shit. It doesn't even matter if I had like, if you ain't got power, you ain't got shit. You can't multi-stream without power, fam. Gotta have that charge. Gotta be charged up. Anyway, what's going on, beaches? What's good? Papa, yes. Heidi, I've been waiting all day. Well, you have to wait no longer. Tiffany's ready for some knowledge cock. Well, I got that purple tip for you, Tiffany. Yeah, coming right your way, baby. Anthony, what's up, AN? That damn intro is so epic, it gets me going every time. Well, you know how when they have sitcoms, and like it's the same, or a TV show, and the intro is the same for like 7-8 years and it gets you fucking amped, and then all of a sudden they change it and you're like, no, why would you update it? Even with the same song, you get some different pictures and it's like, fuck, don't update it. Game of Thrones did that, but that was okay. It's kind of like, oh, this is what's going on this episode or this season. I mean, it wasn't telling you anything good in season 7, and we all know about season 8, which was fucking suck donkey dick. Did anyone actually like season 8 Game of Thrones? We haven't really talked about it since then because it's just like fucking bury it fast. Bury that under the ground. No one wants to even, I don't even want to. I get so angry. I saw a video pop up in my feed. Someone was talking about, I guess, one of the new shows that they're doing for HBO, one of the prequel series. It's like, it's going to take a minute to get me amped back up for anything related to that story, especially when you end it. You need to go into the future or something, or go back in the past and just forget that this ever happened. It's like, how are you going to, I don't know, how are you going to make a show that goes before the ending that everyone knows? It's like, well, I don't care. Are you going to rewrite this? Maybe, here's what's going to happen. Maybe what they'll do is they'll go back so far in the fucking past and start like, a long time ago. And then by the time they go through all the series they're going to have from all the content, all the stories and all this, by the time they get back up to the current, it's going to be like in 50 years or 60 years. So all of a sudden these Game of Thrones are going to be like, oh man, that's ancient. We got to redo it anyway. We got to redo it now. We got to make it current. They make a new Spider-Man every 6 weeks. They make a new Star Wars every 6 weeks. Like, might as well just redo it. So by the time they get through all these prequel series, you'll have to redo the whole show anyway. So it'll be perfect timing. And then all the books will be written. I mean, theoretically, if you ever fucking sits down and writes the damn thing a little bit more, it's been like a decade. But that's what's going to happen. And by the time we get to it, it'll be all good. And then we'll be like, we'll probably be old as shit. And we're like, I remember season 8 sucked donkey dick. I remember when I was your age, we had Game of Thrones, the original, and it sucked fucking ass. The last 2 seasons sucked a big dick. Season 7 wasn't that great, but it still got you amped. It gave you some content. And then all of a sudden, season 8 was like, fuck. From the first episode, it was like, gosh. Go buy a generator. Yeah, all right. I'll put that on the porch. Never watched The Sopranos. Never watched it. Never did that one. Never did. Am I glad they kept I don't give a shit. I don't care. I didn't watch all the little side movies. I didn't watch all of them from Marvel. I mean, they made one so fucking every couple months there's a movie. No, I didn't see a lot of them. I don't think I saw the last two. I saw the Avengers movies. I saw all of them. I saw Endgame actually recently. I didn't see it for months. And I never watched those Ant ones. I never saw any of those. I didn't see the last two Captain America movies, Winter Soldier. I'm like, who's this dude? And Civil War, I didn't see that one. There's a lot of other ones I didn't see. I've never seen Guardians of the Galaxy. So actually Avengers, what I did, I was like, oh, cool. Maybe someday I'll watch those movies. They must be fun. They must be good. I mean, people obviously like the shit. Anyway, so here nor there. But Power was out. So here you go. So Power was out. Oh, yeah, I see that. I saw the show Vikings. That's over, right? That ended? The last one? Yeah, it was good. It was good. Ever since Ragnar died, he was such a powerful character after he died. He's like, oh, ruined it. No. It's history. You can look it up. It's pretty accurate or generally accurate. But after it's like, I don't know if are they still going? It seemed like they ended it, but they could definitely go. They could definitely go like and do more. I mean, it's history. They could catch up to the present. You never watched anything mainstream but the Kardashians. Wow, that's like watching the tabloids. If tabloids were a show, oh God, if like Us Weekly was a fucking show. Us Weekly had sex with like the Star magazine or the Globe, and then ate Vice, and then had like a violent shit, and then boom, what spits out is now, what's it called? I don't even know what we're talking about. Oh, the Kardashians. So as everyone comes in. Oh, what'd I do? I almost minimized that. I never watched Walking Dead. The fact that it's still going, no fucking way. Not a chance. Not interested. I don't like shows that go past their prime. The one that did it the best, I don't think any show really ended properly, except for Breaking Bad. House of Cards would have been fine, or if they didn't run him out of town. So that went downhill. There are some really good shows that don't continue on, but Breaking Bad is probably the one that was like beginning to end. Like it stopped, like it went ramped up and then it just fucking ended at the top. But now they're going back into they're making a movie. I guess a full movie. It's like, oh God, leave it alone. Let it rest. Enough. Let some good things fucking sit. The Simpsons, I've never really gotten into that. I never really caught on. I've seen episodes, but not really. I never watched The Simpsons, but it's such an iconic show that you just see the characters. But no, never like got into that. I can't stand it. It's too annoying for me. It's a smart show. It's good writing, and obviously it's on for a reason. Same thing with South Park. I haven't seen all the episodes, but like they're fucking great. American, no, I don't watch any of that shit. Yeah, Breaking Bad's good shit. So, see, there's too many shows. I can't. I just don't have time. I don't have time. If you're going to watch a lot of shows, then you're not going to do a lot of other things. Like you just don't have, I don't have time for that. If I can do a podcast or something, shows are cool if they're good, but like you watch them once in a while. I take a while sometimes to watch things because I can definitely binge. I can definitely go all in and just watch tons of shit. So I kind of keep away from it so I don't get involved. So I don't want to get like hooked in. Like I saw, Lost, but Lost kind of, it's like, it's convoluted, but if you actually have someone explain it to you, you watch those YouTube videos that explains about Lost and it's like, oh, it actually does make sense. Oh, it actually was done well. A lot of people hated the ending or like, oh, there's so many loose ends. And yeah, but like it does come around. Like when you actually look at the timelines and all that stuff, it's like, oh, that actually does work. But anyway, Spartacus was good. Spartacus' first 2 seasons were good. Well, that's because the lead actor died. So the second season they saved it and they actually did it good. I watched like the first beginning of the third one and I'm like, nope, didn't like it at all. But the first season of Spartacus, woo, fuck, you want a good show. That was an excellent show. That was excellent. Excellent show. Anyway, enough of this bullshit. Enough talking about shows. We can talk about shows. I mean, it's fucking the Daily Swole. But I got on the board Daily Dumbfucks behind me. Daily Dumbfucks. Daily Dumbfucks. Daily Dumbfucks. Every day. Every day. Oh, Sons of Anarchy was good. Every day. Every fucking day. It seems like there's more shit that surfaces that we find. I got a new video coming tomorrow. I have a new video today. I don't know if you caught that one. On, geez, what was it on today? It was about Amberlynn Reed on the main channel. It was about that and my thoughts and some more takes on Fattopia and certain parts of it and certain aspects of it. More like the response. I've seen enough clips. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing beginning to end. And I've said that many times, but all like the controversial parts and what people discuss about it and the issues regarding. I guess we're put your favorite show in the comments below. Californication is a great show too, but these. I mean, every day it just seems like there's someone else popping out of the woodwork, either doing influencers doing mukbangs, which I have some more content coming tomorrow and the next day on that. That seems to be like, I've watched videos of these influencers doing mukbangs and then getting a lot of views, getting a lot of attention, and then saying, okay, I'm going to cut back on that maybe once a week. I'm not going to do so many cheat meals and cheat fucking videos. And, you know, I need to take a break. And they make another channel and they start making other videos and they get no traction. Their other videos get no content. So what do they do? What do they do? What do you do? What do you do? You start making different types of videos. You get no traction. They went back to doing the fucking mukbangs. They went back doing the mukbang. I have a video coming up. I mean, I might even start pumping out. You guys down for that? I might even start doing multiple videos a day. I have so much content, so much stuff, and so many. I just want to put my balls in everything. I just want to just dip them in everything. I just want to make all sorts of fucking tea. I got so many things to talk about, and so many things. Like a video a day just doesn't seem like it cuts it. So if you guys like frequent uploads, you want some more, you want some more reporting, you want some more fucking, when we go balls deep a little more often, you drop that in the comments below. But there's actual proof, like there's evidence in the sense that you could see the waves. You can see someone trying to make different type of content and then they get sucked back in. Why? Why wouldn't you get sucked back in if you got 150,000 subscribers? Let's say you're not necessarily making a fortune, but here's the thing. You know, we were talking about this. Alan, he has almost 200,000 subscribers. Michelle has 120, 30, 40, rising fast. We were talking about this on the podcast or on Alan's live cast. I forget. I got a big announcement, by the way. Stay here for a second after this point I'm going to make. But we're talking about how we get demonetized, how we get the yellow dollar signs. We get demonetized a lot. So you have a lot of subscribers, but if you're getting demonetized or you're getting, restricted ads, you're not making like, oh, you're making millions. No, you're not, especially if you're doing controversial content. The problem with this monetization is that the YouTube snuff films, those mukbangs, they're monetized because it's advertising for the food creators, like in terms of McDonald's or Burger King or Taco Bell or whatever. It's advertising for them. And no one's getting hurt, right? They're just eating food. Why would they demonetize unless the title or the tags are very racy? You know what I'm saying? It's like, but they're not fucking providing any value. They're just eating themselves to death. And because there's nothing on the surface offensive, so they get a lot of views and they make money. They make more money. In other words, they're getting a check. And when you get to a certain point, depending on who these people are, you might not have a lot of expenses. You might be living at home with your fucking parents, or you might have roommates, or you might have cheaper rent or whatever you live in, because you can upload to YouTube from every corner of the fucking earth. You don't have to be in like a metropolis in order to upload to YouTube. So a lot of these people go back and they chase the views. They chase the views, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's YouTube's fault, essentially. And I don't want to say it's their fault, like they're doing all this on purpose. How do you how do you juggle billions of people using your platform? It's just amazing that, I mean, there isn't just like fucking nonstop like murder and shit. Like, it's just amazing how controlled and how, I guess, regulated and stuff that it can be with so many people using it all the time. Like, how many videos are uploaded to YouTube every fucking day, like for real. So, you know, because you can only control so much, you know, it's like you can have, I lost my train of thought, but the point is, there is such a potential for these people, men, women, boys, girls that are doing these videos, because you can live in an area of the country that doesn't cost a lot. You can literally just do YouTube if you have enough of a following, if you get enough attention. You can have sponsored. You can have, hey, I'll eat 10,000 calories of whatever the fuck you're cooking, of your bars, of your vegan protein. I'll just, you know, you'll do a video, you'll get 50,000, 100,000 views and stuff, and it'll go a little mini viral, and you'll get paid and you get ad revenue. So why would you do anything else? Why would you don't have to be creative. You just got to eat different types of shit. And the problem is everyone sees that and they're like, oh, let me do that too. And not to mention, if you have a bunch of, let's say there's 10 big mukbang channels. Well, how does a channel differentiate itself? It eats more shit, or it eats more aggressively gross things, or, you know, how do you stand out from all the other food stuffing face videos? And I see the tags in some of these videos. It's that ASMR shit. So people just want to hear someone eat. You want to hear someone slowly fucking die. You want to hear someone eat. You want to hear them fucking eat. I doubt it, James. I doubt it. Do YouTube vids get demonetized if showing alcohol use? No, I would have to say no, but I'm guessing. I would doubt it. Why would they? I can't imagine. It might be age restricted, or it might be like if it looks like it's minors that are using. That's a good point. I mean, I'm just saying I doubt it, but why would they? Sports and all this different type of stuff. I mean, some of the biggest advertisers like Budweiser and shit. I don't know if I've seen beer ads though. It could be. It could be. I don't know. Bottom line, I mean, what's the difference between excess food and spreading that type of message versus alcohol? Like, you can drink alcohol every day and not die until later, until you have cirrhosis of the fucking liver. And you can eat in excess every day and not die of a heart attack until later. So it's really the same type of thing. I mean, oh, but you're going to die anyway. You're going to die anyway. So you may as well YOLO, motherfucker. You may as well YOLO. You only live once. So trash your fucking body and die decrepit and just nasty. Can you imagine what those toilets smell like with these mukbang houses when they're pounding just endless Wendy's? Can you imagine? Can you imagine just like what that must be like? Just tearing that bathroom up, just shitting their fucking brains out after one of these mukbangs. Sometimes these mukbangers, when these fucking bangers, these fucking bangers are doing these videos like 2 or 3 times a week, 4 times a week. Where do you find the time to eat? Where do you find the time to digest? Where is that coming out? Where the fuck is that coming out? Like, how that can't be coming out pretty. Probably goes out looking like the way it came in. And it's always fried shit. It's always fries and burgers and this. It's bad. Can you imagine? They must just splatter the fucking walls. Like, hey, time to redecorate. Just fucking explosive volcanic shit everywhere. My God. 3 a.m. Get some sleep. It's cool. I'm here for that late night Swole. We'll be here. I think it's supposed to be like sharing food with friends, like feasting. Okay, look. There's going to be a time in your life, and I'm sure you've had many of them already, where you're going to eat to excess. You're going to eat too much. Fuck, I'm probably going to do that tonight with watermelon or something. I'm going to eat too much of something maybe. I'm just going to eat and be like, oh, I'm full, too much water. I don't know what, but I'm probably going to, after this, because I've had a long day, going to be winding down, got a couple more things to do, and like stuff that I couldn't do because the power was out. So I have to get some other shit done. but like everyone's done that. Everyone's eaten too much. And I don't want to say there's anything wrong with that because like Thanksgiving or you might eat, it depends on what your goal is, but you got to understand what the results are going to be. You have to understand how this ends up. If you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to do things the right way. You're trying to be, I guess, improve your health. You have goals and aggressive goals. Then yeah, you shouldn't be binge eating. You shouldn't be fucking eating massive meals. You can have Thanksgiving and not get sick. Like that, I think that's what people just miss. You can have Thanksgiving and have a Thanksgiving dinner and have different things and not stuff your fucking face until you're puking, until you're just like, I can't move, and you gain 10 pounds of just fucking water retention. Like for real. You don't have to eat to access. So anyway, but we've all done that. We've all been there. But to profit and intentionally consume large amounts of all this fucking garbage, like you're trying to figure out ways to get more views. You're trying to find more ways to get more views. That's it. You're trying to get more views. So what do you do to get more views? If your talent is just eating. If your talent is just eating, we got water break. I couldn't have said it better myself. So we do this if you're new. We've been doing this lately. Someone either calls for a water break or I call for a water break. And of course, I agree. So Sheep says water break. So everyone, wherever you're doing, make sure you chug some water right now. It'll take about 10, 15 seconds. Even if you're listening to the podcast, get your fucking act together, drink some water. Water break, beaches. It always helps if you make some noises. Like if you're in public, make sure you make some noises that make other people around you. That's going to be a new thing. Water break, but you have to make someone around you uncomfortable with how you drink water. Okay? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You like that? You like that? Why not make it a little bit more eventful? Oh, God. Water burps. The best. Thank you, Sheep. Today's water break is brought to you by Sheep. Cold frosty water. Shorty, Papa, you, Michelle, John, and Alan should do a healthy mukbang or just an eating healthy video together and make that the new cool thing. You mean eat food until we're satisfied and then make that the new cool thing? What, having a meal? Like eating food and not being a fat fuck? Oh, the new cool thing. That should be. We'd have a lot less diabetes. Yeah, well, that's what it... Look, when you're a content creator, here's the thing. When you're... I like how you do like I'm going to sprinkle some fucking Swole fairy dust. Oh, I got a burp now. Hair is coming back. Ew. Good rip. Here's the thing. When you're a creator, and I fancy myself a creator, but I'm Papa fucking Swolio, but I create things. When you're creating things, you want to create things that your audience wants to see. When you're beginning out, when you're starting out creating, you don't know. You don't know how to really film. You're not an expert. Unless you're like a pro videographer or photographer and stuff already, you're going to have some shitty video. You're going to have shitty audio. You're going to have, things are going to fucking go off the rails. You're going to have videos that get no views. You're going to have some. You're going to fuck around with lighting, all these different things. You're going to find your own voice, the topics you like to talk about, the way you deliver, and your audience. And at the beginning, your audience doesn't even know you exist. So you don't even know who your audience is and who's going to like your videos. It's going to be 8-year-old boys or 50-year-old women. Like you don't know. So you're trying different things. So a lot of people start off with vlogs. They just do a vlog. They start recording themselves and then something kind of sticks out and they start doing more of that, or they video and they document what they do. This is my job. This is my this. Okay. And people do that on Instagram, but that's what was really big with YouTube is you vlog and record your day and shit. Then you're always going to navigate towards whatever gets you views just naturally. But it's not that you're just going and chasing views. It's a combination because we're measuring, like views are in part, like that's what shows that your video is, that's one of the ways that you know that your video is doing well, or that your video, or that you have an audience, is that if you don't have anyone viewing your videos, then it doesn't matter what's inside them. Whatever it's inside them is not working. Whatever it's titled, like it's not working. So people tend to go for the views, but then they pander to the views. That's the problem. They don't have a voice. They don't have a real identity. They don't have a real skill. They don't have a real talent. They don't really have a business. They're just some kid generally or some person just making videos trying to get attention, trying to get your views. And then they get a lot of views doing something like a fucking mukbang. They start eating a lot of food, or they start making fart noises between their fingertips and like, oh, it sounds like farts. And everyone's like, ew, that's funny. And they get millions of views. Or they start doing that ASMR like, hey, let me tap on a fucking box. And everyone's going to be like, it tickles my brain hole. Fucking weirdos that watch ASMR videos. Oh, look, he's cutting sand. Oh, wow. Let me rake a fucking box of sand. Good shit. I got better things to do with my fucking time. So you find that, right? There are channels where people just crush things. No fucking talent whatsoever. It's like, oh, wow. Look at that smash. And yeah, they're kind of cool, but you get the point. Like you find something, wow, that's easy to do. Or I like doing that. Oh, people love that. Fucking A. Let me do that. Boom. So you tend to gravitate. You tend to gravitate towards those things. You tend to gravitate. So when someone has no skills, has no real value, no real business, no this, and then they start eating a big meal. They say, hey, let me just do a feast. You know, my meal. And they show themselves behind it like, what am I going to do with all this food? What am I going to do? I'm so confused. What am I going to do with all this food? I showed up and there's all this fast food just on the table. What am I going to do? Click here and find out. I'm going to fucking eat and talk. And I'm not going to eat the whole thing. They never fucking eat all of it. How the fuck could you? It's like 50,000 calories. So they find that and then it gets tons of views because everyone's like, oh, I wonder what they did. They didn't know the food was there. They're so shocked. So then you click on it and then you watch it because you're like, I want to see where they stop or where they eat. So then they get the watch time and then all right. So then they see it works. So they're going to make more of it. And then more people are going to emulate that and they're going to keep on doing it. But what's the message that it sends? And here's the thing. They're not bad people. Most of them. Most people are not bad people. They're either misled. They don't really have a true purpose. They don't really understand their own identity or who they are. They don't really have a vision for where they're going. They're just kind of doing shit. And they say a lot of dumb shit. That's why it says daily dumb fucks. That's what the name of this video is. However, there are implications. And because I'm in the fitness industry and I give a fuck about people making good decisions, I see that. I'm like, people are watching that and you're killing people. Like we have real issues. So I take offense to the action. I don't give a fuck about the person. I could not care less about whoever. Most of the people that I talk about, let's be honest, most of the people I just don't care. I don't care. I don't have time to care. They don't care about me. I don't care. Like I care about what's the implications of their actions. Like I am fine hurting someone's feelings. I am totally fine hurting someone's feelings, not intentionally to hurt their feelings. I am totally fine with humor and facts and reality. And if that's a byproduct of it, well, then you shouldn't have done what you fucking did to begin with. If they get offended, oh no, okay, one person, here are some facts. You don't like it? Suck an egg. That's what it comes down to. So, but that's why this is a problem, because people see that shit and they're like, wow, it works. Wow, it gets views. Wow, it's so popular. Wow, I'm making money. Wow, look at all the subscribers. Let me just keep on doing it. Let me make more food. Let me stack it here. Let me take a thumbnail with me fucking squirting mayonnaise like fucking jizz all over my face. Let me stick my tongue out. Let me get a hot chick. Let me do a collab video so we can get another fucking fat ass in here and we could both stuff face holes. Just fucking food porn. That's all it is. It's attention. It's attention. So who's at fault? Maybe the people that are watching that shit. Who the fuck is watching someone eat? But apparently they do, because they talk about drama and gossip and stuff. Okay. I did one. I think it was even like one of the first videos I've ever made where I was eating. I watched that video. Oh, I leave it up there. Oh, it's fucking terrible. Got a couple beers, got a plate of bacon and fucking beef and sweet potatoes. And I'm like talking, I'm like, dude, don't chew and talk to the camera like in between. It's terrible. I would never do it again. It's like once or twice, and you don't know about microphones and how it sounds. Like you think you're talking between, you're showing you're eating something, but it was part of but Not good. Not good. It's not something that you want to hear. Most people want to fucking hear that shit. I'm not going to sit here and eat unless it's funny, unless it's a water break. You see when I'm drinking, I move away. I'm not going to be in here like, chewing fucking on a podcast. Your ear holes, you're like, oh God, ugh, hate that sound, right? And a lot of people don't like that. So that being said, it's all for the views. Is that kind of attention. So the daily aspect of it, shit, you do more videos, you're getting monetized, you're putting it out, you're doing it for the attention. That's where a lot of these fat acceptance and body positivity, all these fucking phonies out there, they're doing it for the attention. They're trying to grab attention. And why not grab attention now in snowflake culture America? And it's kind of the world. Everyone's kind of pandering to this bullshit. We're pandering to victims. It's one thing to try to give people equal opportunity and make sure that smaller racial units and, people that aren't, cast out of society, like we're welcoming and we give people opportunities. That's cool. But when you start requiring people to feel and change how they act and, especially when it conflicts with reality, that's the real problem. If we're talking about health, it's a whole different issue, which is why the facts versus feelings still comes up. And I'm still always talking facts versus feelings. That's the battle. That's the battle that we have going on, people. Facts versus feelings. Even in politics, you got a lot of facts, which most people don't know the fucking facts. They know what they think they know and they hear on Twitter and fucking CNN and shit. So most people don't know the facts. Most people don't understand the dynamics of global politics, of even state versus federal. Most people, including myself, I'm not a fucking expert by any means. It's complicated shit and there's a lot of moving parts. So like we don't have we're living in the reality. Those are the consequences that we're going to have to deal with. Those are the consequences that we have to deal with. What's actually really going on, not how you feel about it. Not how you feel about it. If you're upset, okay, all right, I get you. Let's have a discussion. Let's talk about it. What makes you upset? I don't like when you call me fat. Well, why? What's going on? What's going on? We don't want you to be fat. We don't want you to be super overweight because you're putting a strain on the economy. You're a burden. Don't fucking say it's not a burden. I'm not telling you to feel like a burden. But if you're 600 pounds and you ate yourself that way, you're a burden to people around you because they have to take care of you. If you can't take care of yourself, for a human being and it's because of your own doing, you're a fucking burden. If it's because of your own doing. If you're fucking driving along, minding your own business, you got fucking T-boned by a truck, that's not your fucking choice, especially if you didn't do anything wrong. It's like, no, I'm not talking about you because it fucking hit you and it fucked up your thyroid and you're overweight. Look, you can't make any kind of comment that's going to, this is the point. You can't make a comment that's going to rub everybody's taint the same way. It's like, oh, here's a comment. It's not going to offend you. 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 Okay, everyone happy? Okay, I can say it. Cool. Fuck you. If you get offended by it, fine. Then maybe it wasn't for you. You're not ready for it or it's not directed for you. So don't let it bother you. If you're getting offended, the message, if you listen to my content and you get offended, the message is not for you. Go listen to someone else who's going to put their arm around you and call you Sally. I don't know what that was about. I don't know who Sally is. I don't know what the fuck where that came from. Feelings exist. Feelings matter in certain context. But if you understand who you are and why you're getting upset, and you can adjust, again, why meditation is important, you understand where your feelings are coming from, why you're feeling a certain way, you learn more about yourself. You're able to control your feelings more, or at least understand why you're having certain feelings and put that into your own context and your own self-awareness. But fucking hell, everyone's supposed to now make a video that no one's upset about. Good luck. Good luck making a video that no one has issue with. Think of every single movie. Someone fucking hates it. Every politician, someone doesn't like them. Every book, not everyone likes it. It's like every podcast. No, you're always going to have a percentage. Even on my best videos, will be a couple people that are like, oh, thumbs down. And it doesn't even mean they don't even like it. They probably saw the title or saw my face, or they just dislike it because that's what they do. They see me post and they hit dislike. Everyone gets that. You get people that have no fucking purpose in life, nothing better to do. They just sit on fucking YouTube all day and just spread bullshit. It's like, if you don't like it, make a video and say why you don't like it. Oh, you don't actually create or put out content. You just want to. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. It makes me feel the sad parts. But that's the offensive part is the problem, because you can't protect people from getting offended. And being offended is subjective. You could be completely fucking offended, and you could also be not offended at all and be like, whatever, fuck it. Someone honks. All right, it's not at me. Person's in a rush. Honk, honk. All right, this person's a douche. All right, whatever. Or take it personally like someone fucking insulted your wife. Look, you can, and I'm not saying I'm perfect. I get upset about stupid shit too, but I catch myself. I'm like, oh, I'm fucking being a stupid asshole. Most people don't catch and recognize that. That's a huge step up. Like in the moment or right after, you're like, that was extremely unnecessary. A lot of people don't even address that. They just fucking bottle it up. They let it out and then they just sit in it. If something happens, you kind of come back. All right, I got this. Like that was just, I lost control for a second, or you lost that you weren't locked in, and that's practice. The famous word, practice. You mean nutrition is a practice? You mean training is a practice? Are you saying that life is a fucking practice? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you say life is a fucking practice? You madman. You mad woman. You mad whatever denomination you prefer. Who knows? Pick a number out of a fucking hat. Just watch 10 seconds of that avocado dude's video. It's just stupid. Doesn't seem like an intelligent person. I have never met him. No, zero desire. I'd probably actively try not to meet someone like that. It's like, with all intentions, like that's the last thing I would like to do is to meet you. But yeah, I mean, he used to be a vegan apparently, and he was complaining about weight loss. It's just water weight. No, it's not. You're fat. You're fat. You're bloated in the face. You look sickly. Okay? Okie dokie. Good luck with that water weight. Some people want to be offended so they don't have to change. People like to be offended, and it's because we're pandering to the offended. So if you say you're offended, then you get attention. Well, what happened? What did the mean person say? You're on the news. Tell everyone how you feel. I don't feel good. Well, why don't you feel good? Tell them, because he called me by my name. Well, what do you mean? Why are you upset that he called you by your name? Well, I changed my name because I changed who I am. I know I look like a girl, but I'm a guy. It's like, oh, okay. Well, how is he supposed to know? Like, how does he know that you're both or you're the other? That's the sexual thing and the gender thing. Look, and I'm totally fine with whatever you want to do. I poke fun at things because first off, or 7th off or 500th off, people got to laugh a little bit more. I go hard with my comedy and my satire and my sarcasm. People need to lighten up. Don't take everything so seriously. It's serious issues, but we also have to enjoy and fucking have fun too. Otherwise, we're just going to be I'm going to be fucking miserable. Hey, the reason why I still got my hair, it's the humor. See what happens when you get all angry, Alan, he gets just so angry and just the hair just leaves. The hair's like, I can't stand this anger anymore. I'm just kidding. The angry bald man, that cracks me up. He's such a nice guy. We get angry at stupid shit. People get angry you have the right to get angry at stupid shit. It's more about it's the stupid actions. And here's the thing. If you have a stupid action and that stupid action perpetuates itself and you keep doing that stupid action or similar stupid actions over and over and over again, you're eventually going to be deemed a stupid person. And then you're just going to get ripped on for being the person that you are. If you just say one dumb thing, For example, I might make a video where it's like, oh, look at this fucking stupid thing that someone said. Look, you can make videos about, can you imagine? You make a video about some stupid thing I say. I say stupid shit all the fucking time. I will just never watch any of it. I don't care. Make a video about Papa. Make a video about me. Come at me. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? You don't want these nuts on your chin. People don't fucking want to hang. I wouldn't even care. It's like, don't give them the attention. Don't worry about what other people think. So as much as I'm talking about this, think about this. As much as I'm talking about this for, they should not be doing this, mukbangs, blah, 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 blah. Is that going to stop them? No. It's not going to stop them doing the mukbang videos. And here's the other thing. I don't think I would like it if they did. I'm going to be honest. I don't think I'd like it if they did stop the mukbang videos. And it's not because I would just want something to keep on talking about. It's that I wouldn't want someone, like, I'd be like, oh, that person is not doing their thing at the expense of someone else. Like, they cared what I thought. I'm like, part of me would be like, oh, you're just a fucking pussy. That's what will go through my head. I'm like, you're just a fucking bitch. You know, if you're going to do something, do it. Don't give a fuck what anyone else says. That I'm just saying that's part of me. Like, I don't want anyone to be, follow in their footsteps. Someone's going to die on camera. There's this guy that does videos, and it seems like a nice guy, a jolly fellow. I think it's Badlands Chugs. This guy fucking does chugging competitions. He'll drink like a 2-liter fucking Mountain Dew on camera for like time in like 14 seconds and shit like that. I watch and I just get nauseous. Seems like a really nice guy. Super fucking obese. Like literally going to die any moment. His heart's gonna fucking blow. Just explode. The fucking guy. Seems like a nice guy. Like, right, not harming anyone, but harming himself. Not harming anyone? Yeah, probably. People are gonna try to copy it. Just chug pure sugar. It's like all sorts of weird challenges, weird fucking things, and food challenges. It's just the same thing. And again, it's not like any of these people are just evil. They're not Satan on earth. But it doesn't spread a good message, and it's hurting people. It'd be a different issue if no one was really, if diabetes and all these issues from eating food, if all this obesity, if it wasn't a problem, I don't think we wouldn't be talking about this. We wouldn't be talking and hating on, oh my God, there's mukbangs in this. No, if everyone was lean and exercising like crazy, and on the day of the feast that everyone had, maybe it was a weekly thing, we had this, you got with your family and your friends, you did a mukbang, but then you had but you did a massive fucking workout, like you and other families and other people, you went out into a field and you did a fucking, it was like a CrossFit games, and everyone worked out on Sundays, and then you feasted. Like, you'd be using energy and eating energy. Like, yeah, if you're training super hard, a lot of people do that. Be like, I train so I can eat. Well, if you use more energy, yeah, you can eat more. That's just, you're going to want to eat more because you need to repair your tissue. You don't want to overtrain either and beat yourself up. You don't want to be like getting into that bulimic aspect and just going to excess. But if you're like, I eat plenty of food and I don't gain fat because I'm exercising. I'm staying active. Like, I'm moving, I'm using it. And if you're moving, you use energy. So when you replenish, you're going to replenish with more food. So if you like to eat and that's your thing, like you love the sitting down, you still don't want to go and just binge and fucking gain lots of weight, but then exercise more. You're not going to have to restrict as much. Move your fucking body. It's so fucking simple. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. You want to eat more food, then exercise more, ya beesh. Fucking exercise more. You'll use more energy. Guess what? You're going to need to eat more to replenish. Thanksgiving is a mukbang. Thanksgiving is a celebration of eradicating an entire race of people. It should be called like Hitler Day. And we came to this brand new world that wasn't new at all. We spread plague and now we feast on your bones. Yeah, we're living where your ancestors. Yeah, we put buildings there. Put a brand new 5G tower right on your ancestors' gravesite. Not an entire race. what, 99.99999% of Native Americans? You know what I'm saying. Anyway, we spread our disease. We spread our disease. The word mukbang sounds like I should search for it on Pornhub. If you search for that on Pornhub, I think you'd probably find stuff you probably will not like what you see. I guarantee, oh God, I feel my finger twitching like I'm curious. I'm not going to bring it up right now because this podcast would be bye-bye, but I'm curious. I think I'm going to search for it later. Damn you. Damn you, damn you, damn you, Logan. Damn you, son of a bitch. Fuck. Now everyone's going to be looking at this like massive like food gangbang porn. We fought a war and it wasn't just genocide. Okay, Custer. All right, go back into... All right, dude. It's fucking... It wasn't wiped out. They put up a fight. All right. Well, they're not here now. So get over it. We won. The point is, we moved in. We're like, all right, this is ours. And now we celebrate it with just eating in excess until we fucking like vomit. So if that doesn't wrap that fucking portion of the show up. Anyway, so I got a brand new video coming tomorrow. If you didn't check the one today, make sure you go check the one today and hit those. And I said this yesterday in the podcast. I think I said it yes in the live. Make sure, big announcement. Oh, don't go anywhere. Oh, big announcement. I'm going to say in a second. Make sure that you go through and clean up your notifications, clean up your subscriptions. And I don't say that for an ego and be like, well, mine's most important, but fucking is. And if you have too many notifications on and too many subscriptions, I mean, maybe from pages like when you first started using YouTube like 10 years ago, if you might have like latent subscriptions that are sitting around. So if you have too many, you're not going to get notified necessarily as quickly as, because let's say some of those other pages, maybe you don't pay attention to the notifications, but they're still going live and putting out videos or doing whatever. YouTube might wait a little bit longer to notify you, or you might not get it at all. So if you clean up your subscriptions and who you're following and what notifications are turned on, and you tighten that up, you'll get better notifications for the Daily Swole. That is the big announcement. Go Power, go, go. You ready for this? You ready for this, everyone? We got everyone listening. Pay attention. When is the next Avengers podcast? My people, the whole crew is going to be on the podcast tomorrow. So it's Tuesday. I didn't post about it because my power was out and I did not want to say it and then come tomorrow, all of a sudden the power wouldn't be, and I'd be like, I told you all, and then sorry. So Wednesday, tomorrow, almost today. Some of you, it's Wednesday already. It's Tuesday night, Wednesday, 1 p.m. So tomorrow at 1 p.m., Michelle, John, and Alan are going to be on the Daily Swole. So make sure you tune in. All right, 1 p.m. I'm going to post right now on Instagram stories. I'll probably post it in the feed. I'll post on the Daily Swole Instagram too, but I'll make sure that I post it here in like the community. I'll post the picture here on YouTube. So tomorrow at 1 p.m. and I'll be sending out, for those of you that are on the email list and stuff, I'll be sending out email blasts and shit like that. So tomorrow, 1 p.m., we'll have everyone here. We'll talk about all this shit. We'll talk about what's been happening lately with all like the trolling and Fatopia. We'll talk about all there's been a bunch of shit that's kind of come up. You know, we all have like a little chat going on and there's a lot of stuff that's kicking up. So I want to hear what's going on because there's probably a lot of stuff that I'm not aware of about, what is going on in their world and on their pages and shit like that. So we'll discuss that all tomorrow. So tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're West Coast, that's 10 a.m. Perfect nap time for my daughter. Sweet. Do you, when you like sing her to sleep, do you sing like, what was it? I was going to say, not a nursery rhyme. There's some song. Forget it. I forgot the joke. It would have been good. Anyway, so Swole Vengers. The Swole Vengers shall return tomorrow. Yeah, 1 p.m. Eastern time. So that's going to be a beast of a podcast. It's going to be excellent. So I'm super stoked about that. So make sure you mark your calendars and make sure that you go through. And I think that's going to be a good thing for everyone to start doing. Make sure you go through your YouTube subscriptions and clean out pages you're not following. Make sure that the bell is on for the Daily Swole and for the Swolenormous page, because I am going to be trying some different things. I'm going to be putting out a lot of videos, and you may start seeing some more videos, like some multiple videos. So I want to make sure that those take off. You know, I always like to play with the algorithm and see what tweaks, but there's a lot of stuff like little snippets and little news and things that are coming up that I want to address, and I really want to be more dynamic with some of the content. So make sure that you keep an eye out for that, and we'll see how it goes, and we'll see how fun it is. And there's a lot of stuff that I want to put down. So I want you to see if you can pick it all, if you can hang, if you can handle it. You can handle. No, we're not cosplaying. No, I'm not cosplaying. I'm not dressing up as anything. No. I think Michelle, I've seen her last couple of videos she has, and I think she's fucking done with it. Too much. Good for her. Fuck that shit. People aren't there for the cosplay. They're there for you, girl. Do it. Do your thing. I'm not cosplaying. She used to paint her fucking body and do all that. It's like, that's cool for certain things, but man, you know, it's good that she's making videos. It's good that she's making videos without that too. So she's not like, fuck, I'm gonna have to do one for every time I do a video. That's way too much work. Can you schedule it on YouTube? Maybe, because I don't necessarily use that app to do it. That's a cool thing. Click on the reminder button. I'll look into that. I'll see if that will work with what I'm doing. Yeah, because I don't do it directly through YouTube, because I stream to a couple platforms. I stream to Facebook. I stream to Twitter. I stream to Twitch. So I have a lot of people that watch on Facebook and watch later. So I figure I put it multiple places, but that's what she said. Finger, put them, get it? Oh. Talking about other places than the puss. We got here One Punch Man. I do love me a good cosplay. Now she does some great shit. Look, I don't have to do. Where is it? The hammer's over there. I don't have to do cosplay. I'll just look. I'm Thor. Fucking. I'll hold the hammer. I'm done. That's as far as I'm gonna go with it. You want me to wear a cape? It's like, pass me a cape. Oh God, God damn it. Francis East. So there is mukbang porn. It's just feeder porn with dick. Oh my God, are they eating while he's... No. They're eating. She's like funneling or something, funneling while he's fucking her or something. The She-Hulk Thorvid. Yeah, She-Hulk. Fat Thor. Fuck you. Uncool. Now I'm leaving. Now you pissed me off. Now you made me upset. Now, you know what? MJH, Fat Thor, I am offended. I am offended. That hurt my feelings. I think you should apologize, and I think you should use better language to express yourself, MJ. I'm offended. I'm triggered. Call me Fat Thor. That was funny, though. Both the Fat Thor and my little thing right here. That was... Someone's going to clip that. Say he was offended. I knew it. Mary J told you he was offended. Betty Sue. What I say, Mary Jane Betty Sue? Told you he'd be offended by something. Papa Swole, he's just a big old teddy bear. I need a safe space. Irma Bumblelumbit. What are you, from Harry Potter? Irma Bumblelumbidus. That sounds like one of those little like jingle songs. Irma Bumblelumbidus went to the store. Irma Bumblelumbidus. One of those like 30s or 40s vaudeville things. Irma Bumblelumbidus with the cane. Dun 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 dun. Irma Bumblelumbidus. Dumba dumba dumbalis. Gumbalumba dumbalis. Dumba dumba. And we're still here. Yeah. I understand the want to stick things and objects in mouths, but food, I'm okay. Food. Keep it to food. Well, I mean, it depends. Remember I say about food, cheat meals, no dirty dicks, fam. No dirty dicks. Topic change. I'll take a fitness question. We were just talking about stuff today. Eve Edmonds Diaz. Topic change, but how important is it to break a sweat? I'll take a couple questions now. We're going to head off in a couple seconds, but let's say Tuesday. How important is it to break a sweat in your warm up before you lift? Different people say different things. Sweating's relative. If it's cold, you might not be sweating. I think it's a good idea because it shows that your body's in a proper or a better balance with your environment. You know, warming up is literally what it means. So your body has generally two different shifts in terms of how it processes like experience or what it's ready for. You probably heard of the fight or flight state. That's a sympathetic nervous system. That part of the nervous system that turns on, that elevates your heart rate, respiratory rate, sends blood to the muscles, like you're going to fight a fucking tiger or run up a tree. So fight or flight, like that adrenaline rush, like, boom, and you're like, oh, something scares you and you fucking go, or like, there's an explosion, you grab everything and you fucking run. And then the parasympathetic is digestion, sleep. Your body reabsorbs blood from the muscles back to like the organs, lymphatic function. Your body, it's like the housekeeping. That's like how they title it, like in books and stuff. They'll say fight or flight, and then you'll have the housekeeping portion of the nervous system. So when it comes to warming up, what you're doing is you're giving your body time to, okay, I'm going to turn on the sympathetic. I'm going to get shit going. Your body's like, oh, we're going to do this. We're going to exercise. Cool. Starts sending blood to the muscles, starts kind of getting psychologically ready, but also your body ready. Your heart rate elevates, your blood starts pumping more. Your body starts getting ready to like, all right, we're going to fucking do this. So your body temperature increases. And when things are warmer, they can stretch. Imagine like a piece of gum that in the summer in the sun, you touch it and it's like sticking to everything. It stretches, it lengthens, right? It's going up to the fucking camera and back. And so, but then you put it in the freezer, it's like a fucking rock. So when you warm something up, it's more malleable, it's more pliable, it's more elastic. And that's important to allow for blood to get to the muscles, more elastic and, less risk of tearing, of improper movement. You get things moving. So there's general warm up, getting your heart rate up and all that stuff like we just talked about. And then specific doing more form and like technique, like, okay, you warmed up, then you start doing some dynamic stretching, you start doing some warm up sets for like deadlifts, and then you build up and then you're working out. So it's a whole process. But sweating, like, yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to sweat. You just go on the fucking step mill, you just get sweaty. That shows that your body temperature has increased to the point where your body needs to evaporate water from the surface to give off heat. That's what sweating is. Do I fish? I fish for views. Right? I feel like a beggar, right? The Daily Swole, I'm like, just a couple views. Just a subscribe, please, to the Daily Swole, please. Please. I'm here every day on this corner, just trying to make ends meet, just trying to get some alms for the Daily Swole. I just think of Monty Python, Life of Brian. Alms for next leper. Alms for next leper. Monty Python fans. My podcast video, Humble. My intro song. My podcast video. I don't even know what song that is. It's been so long since I fucking had that. I don't even remember what song it is. What's my music playlist like? Today lately I've been doing I was on a playlist like Blink 182 and fucking all those like 90s rock, like reminded me of, I got on some kind of playlist like that, but I'll listen to one song that gets me just fucking amped in the moment, or I'll do like a trance playlist where it's like all kind of the same and it becomes background. It sounds like you're fucking raving, but I'm in there just like boom, boom, boom. Like, it's like background music. Or I'll do Limp Bizkit or fucking Disturbed, or I haven't done like country, sometimes there's a good song that you remember, like, oh, let me check out, or like, a rap song. It doesn't matter. Like one song, and I said this before, one song, like that gets me amped. I hit that shit on repeat. All right, but aside from the aqueducts, the roads, sanitation, what have the Romans ever done for us? What have the Romans ever done for us? This piece of halibut is good enough for Jehovah. What's the last book I read or reading? I have like a few on my Kindle that are open. I have Game of Thrones. I was going back and going to those, but I lost interest. Last book I read cover to cover. I have to think of audiobooks. I have to think about that. What's your opinion on eating max calories to lose weight? Like 3, then you're not eating more if you're losing weight. You're not still losing. I mean, then you're not eating enough. You're not eating max calories then. What does that mean? Look, energy balance is simple. What are you using versus what are you consuming? If you're consuming more than you need, you're not going to lose. Does Papa like metal? He does. East Coast with the gang. Yeah, that's King Darius. Follow him on YouTube. King Darius 1. Or it's like I, according to like YouTube. King Darius 1. The Foist. Disturbed, Slipknot. Yeah, System of a Down. I still like just one song. I don't like listening to a playlist. Sometimes I do, but I like to get in like, oh, that's that song that amps me up. Just fucking hit it. Boom. I zone it out. I really do. Where's Papa Swolio? In the other room today. In the other room. The bed, because I actually ran to, because I did a video, but I couldn't get it. So I ran to Starbucks. I had to upload some things, but when I went to Starbucks tonight, it was super slow. It was like going to take 5 hours. I'm like, fuck. But then got a text from Mama Swolio saying the power's back on. Because the guy said that it was supposed to be on by 6. Didn't come on until like 8:39. But it's been out all day. It's been out since fucking like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. So that's why I haven't done the podcast today. I almost didn't. I was almost going to like just record the audio and go live like on my phone for the club members, for Daily Swole Club and for Swole Members X members, which is usually what I do when I travel. I just do private broadcasts, which is another reason to hook into the Daily Swole Club or an X membership. So when I travel, then I'm still doing, because multi-streaming is brutal when traveling. And rather than have like shit quality, like video, and it's kind of like all haywire, usually it's not really ideal. I do some exclusive broadcasts, but why was I saying that? I like metal. Where's Papa Swolio? The reason why, where's Papa Swolio? So in other words, I was dumping all the stuff out in the bed. She's in the other room. Because I brought like equipment and my laptop, and I had to dump out one of my bags. I had too many plugs. So, God, that was I went around in a circle. I forgot what I was even talking about. Shorty Love 87. I started to eat more intuitively. I lost about 10 pounds since December. You talking about food being an addiction has really helped me see food in a different way. Cool. I mean, look, the problem with intuitive eating is when you're telling the masses intuitive eating and healthy at every size, and that intuitive eating is bad for most people. It really is. Unless you have a strong support system, a strong community, and you're doing like an elimination, focusing on that, because calories still fucking matter. So you're eating intuitively, but you're making better choices. So you're probably filling up more. So you're in a caloric deficit. So you're losing weight and you're losing inflammation and stuff from maybe other foods. So intuitively, when you're eating proper foods, you're less likely. That's why I always say quality first, because if you learn how to eat, you're prepping your food, you're cooking, you're making food, you're getting fibrous food, you're getting value, you're going to get full quicker. You're going to be able to intuitively eat and not eat to excess, because you're going to naturally get full quicker. People don't overeat broccoli. I just can't. I got fat. Too much fucking broccoli. No, you never fucking happened ever. Oh, too much broccoli, gaining weight. Too many sweet potatoes. Too much grass-fed beef. Look at this gut. The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. Move, exercise. But anyway, eating intuitively is great. I do it. But I eat like a certain range of foods, and I also know how much I need just by experience. I've been doing this for fucking 20 years. Does Papa have any baby Swolio? Get the fucking hell no. Hell fucking no. I don't know if I want one. I really don't. I could do it. I have no doubt on that. I don't know if I want to. I don't know. I don't have any desire. Don't want to hear him. Don't want to be around him much. Don't want to see pictures of him. I got too much. It's just because I have goals, ambitions, and things I'm trying to do. Not that you can't if you have kids, but that's not a wise move at any stretch right now, and no desire either. But that's the sexy beach right there, Toppy. Damn straight. Yeah, that's good when you're doing something like cardio. Well, cardio is very repetitious. You're just stepping that cadence. A daily Swole playlist for working out. That could be cool. I mean, am I thinking to make a daily Swole playlist? If I do anything, it's going to be Papa Swolio Sings. You're not going to want to listen to that when you're working out. I'd be like, go to the fucking gym. Ba, ba, ba. Go to the fucking gym. Ba, ba, ba. Stop being a little bitch. Go to the fucking gym, you bitch. Go to the fucking gym. Would you guys like that? Like, just like little, that would be a great alarm clock. Just little songs that just pop up. Stop being such a pussy. Go to the fucking gym. Stop being such a pussy. Go to the fucking gym. Go work out, you fat fuck. Go to the fucking gym. See, look, right there. There you go. I don't even need anything. Just fucking do it. So that's like, maybe that's my new playlist. I'll just do it myself. Just little jingles like that. Just break you down as a human. Like, fuck it, I'll go. Fine. Children are assholes. No, you don't. Don't do it, Papa. Papa Swolio is baby Swolio, indeed. I love that Papa Swolio is a small. Oh, well, the way this place is set up, yeah, it's good for now. It's good for now. Frank Go, is there a way to access only the yoga classes from Swolenormous? You can email us, Frank, support@swolenormous.com. And it's possible that we're going to be it's possible that going to be offering, depending on mobility, yoga specific membership options or certain things for certain offers. So it's possible, but if you contact us, you'll at least be notified on a list, that type of thing. Currently, it's all part of Swolenormous X. So for those of you that are curious, or you go to swolenormousx.com and you click on memberships, you'll see everything that's inside. It's all one thing. What I don't like about most programs or most situations, there isn't a community. It's not coherent, and it's not covering all the aspects of health and fitness. So inside Swolenormous X, and it's very rapidly growing in terms of content because we're adding more all the time. So, and it's only about a year and a half old. Swolenormous X launched at the end of 2017, but like really 2018, like January. So it hasn't been 2 years, and it's fucking night and day different in terms of like improvements, and always making improvements, always adding new content. So, we have an entire yoga studio. We're adding classes every month, if usually multiple per month. Got a mobility section, Swollen 7-minute mobility workouts that are great for warm up, cool down, or any time that you need to move. Do it during the day, 7 minutes. Everyone can get it done. It walks you through it. It does it with you, along with you. The meditation section, brain gains, which I'm adding a bunch more to this month. And so it covers your mental, physical. We have an instructional video library. You could swap out any exercises. You can there's a whole workout archive in addition to all the programs and the new programs that we're releasing and the ones we already have. The workout archive, where you can, let's say you just want a workout, boom, you go in there and you grab a workout. So it doesn't have to be part of a program. Sometimes you're on vacation. Hey, I want a total body workout. I want a chest workout. I want this. And you can, boom, fucking take one and do it. And there's all these like great things. There's whole videos, tutorials, and there's also in certain workouts, there's little GIFs and stuff for like quick reference. You can see like the little movement just to remind you what certain moves are. It's awesome. It's super cool. So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to create something that covered all aspects of fitness and has the ambition to cover all aspects of fitness and not leave things in the dust. So what I also do is I provide you with the content to pick it up and just fucking do it. And I also provide you with the education and the cultivation. And there's a whole way to design your own program in there. And there's master classes that help you do that, and continuing to, and I'm adding a lot more stuff like that. So you can learn how to customize. I teach you how to eat better. I teach you how to determine which foods are optimal for you. And then there's the recipe archive. It walks you through the elimination diet, walks you through all the different lifestyle choices for eating habits. And, there's everything. You need to be given the keys. So got to teach you how to drive, but also give you the keys so you can fucking go fast and you can go and customize yourself. So, we have a lot of people that will be Swolenormous X members for life. And some people, like, they get it. They get the fucking flow and they're like, cool. Like, I just want to be part of the community. Like, I'm good. Like, that's it. Not everyone's going to need to like have me provide them content forever, but it's some people, it's getting them started. Some people it's forever. They're going to be fucking, locked in and they're going to be getting awesome content for as long as I'm fucking doing this, which there's no end in sight. Everyone's different, but there's something for everyone for sure. Yeah. And the podcast is great enough. It's great. This is literally, that's what Swolenormous X is. It's the podcast in programs, nutrition, yoga studio. Most people are shocked when they go and they're like, holy fucking shit, there's so much stuff. And I look at it, I'm like, fuck, there's not enough. I got to add more. I always feel like there's never enough. And there's there's like 10 fucking things that I want to do, but it's like one person, computer. It's like, I can only film so many things. I can only edit so many things myself. And a lot of it on that aspect, I do myself because I need to know what's being put out. I need to know how it's being edited and how it's being said and the titling and all the details of it. So it's fun. It's fun, but it's a great community and the programs, all the shit's fucking off the charts. So if you can do it, check it out, swolenormousx.com. Good for you. Tomorrow, my toddler and I will be going to kids yoga. Fuck yes. Start them young. Go work out, you fat fuck. See, look, I'm just repeating what you all tell yourself anyway. I wear barefoot shoes because tying laces is too hard. What does that mean? You mean you have barefoot shoes or you just go barefoot and you're just pretending? Oh, thank you, Christy. The full membership is ridiculously affordable and well worth it. Just do it. And that's the way she sounds. She says, just do it. I'll say it. Just do it. Just go over there and you fucking do it. You go to the website, you type it in, you fucking jabroni, and you go over there and you click on memberships. You become a member. You become a member of the family. That's what you gotta do. You gotta come to the family. I greet you. I welcome you with open arms. Take a shot of water. He said mobility. Are we taking shots of water? Take a shot of something tasty and take a shot of water. Chug some water. Get the fuck out of there. I wear zeros too. I have 3 pairs. I just bought my mom a pair of zeros. I have their sandals. I don't have their shoes. Their shoes are good. They're kind of a weird, funky style for me. I don't know. You said food is fuel, not entertainment. That's the way you should be looking at food. Fuck. If you look at food, if you look at food as fuel, think about this. I'll leave you with this. Think if you just take your food or the way you look at food and you look at it as fuel. Number one, I'm not talking about cooking and meal prepping and how many calories and macros. I'm talking about if you look at your food as if it's fuel, not entertainment, it's going to change every fucking aspect of how you eat, how you shop, how you cook, because you're fundamentally looking at it differently. It's energy. It's not fun. Like, oh, I want to do something fun. What should I do? Fucking put these things in my mouth. Oh, cool. I want to do something else fun. What else can we do? We can drink this. Oh, put this in your mouth. Oh, thank you. What else can we do? I just had a long day, a long week at work. What should we do? Let's go over here and put these things in our mouths. Okay. That's what it is. It's like all this entertainment. It's like, let's drive this place and sit there and eat things. Let's go over here and eat things. It's appetizers, it's happy hours, this. Fuck, go and see people. I'm not saying you can't have a drink or have something, but fuck, man, if you have your shit together, then it's your life. You could do it. Okay? If you're one of people if you're like a lot of people that get locked into this shit and really see the food for the way it is, you're like, I don't want to eat that, even if I could, I don't want to eat that because I would rather put other things in my body, then fucking do that. But that's really what people are doing. They're just going different places and getting different receptors in their head. It's like in their mouth. It's like fucking, if you have your shit together, could you get away with it? Okay. But like, come on, most people are cheating and eating shit so much more than they want to admit to themselves. Barefoot shoes, Vibram, or is those are the ones that I wear. Yeah, that's a good way. Jessica N., how is this going to take care of my body and meet its needs right now? Yeah, you could also say, how is this helping me? Not how is this hurting me? Oh, is this bad? how is it helping you? Like, is it good? Or is it real? Is it pushing you in the right direction? Is it keeping you on track? Yeah, there's a lot of brands, a lot of these like sandals and slip-ons and stuff. But we can go on for hours about barefoot shoes. We'll do another episode on barefoot training and stuff soon. But I'll see you all tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow, Wednesday. For some of you, it's already Wednesday. For some of you, it's a little bit earlier in the evening. But right now, it's Tuesday at almost 11 o'clock. So I gotta go and fucking get some other things done. So I'm gonna be up in time for the fucking thing. But it's tomorrow, Wednesday, 1 p.m. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. We got the Swole Avengers. So John, Obese to Beast. We got Alan, Every Damn Day Fitness. Not like these people need fucking introductions. And Michelle McDaniel from My Thoughts will probably offend you. So everyone is going to be everyone. Well, everyone's like, well, not this person. We got the fucking squad. And we're going to be coming to you live right here in the Swole. So make sure you hit that notification bell. If I can schedule, if I do schedule it, I'll do that. I'll look at it. I'm not sure if it's going to work with my multi-stream, but you'll see that we're going to be here at 1 p.m. So make sure 1 p.m., 1 p.m., 1 p.m., 1300 hours. We're going to be here on the Daily Swole. Don't miss it. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for episode 1208 of the Most Muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gangcast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, Slaycast, and is that it? I don't even fucking know. I'm hungry. I need some bacon. Inzarellum, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. See you tomorrow for 1209. Peace, McGee, Deuce, Magoose. Your boy, Papa Swolio. Out.